Hey guys, well, it's official. The novelty has worn off. The quarantine is officially annoying. People are getting bored, angry, and frustrated because it feels like you're doing nothing. Do you feel like you're doing nothing right now? Well, you're not. You never are. You don't get to ever do nothing. Believe it or not, you are always at work. Just by living, you're at work and you're building something. As Paul asks, do you not know that you are the temple of God and each one's work will become clear? For the day will declare it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test each one's work of what sort it is. You are always at work because you are building a temple for God with your life. Every choice, everything that you do is building that temple. But back up a second. Did he say he wants to set that on fire, set you on fire? Yes. Yes, he does, because affliction reveals substance. Truth surfaces real quick, and fake is flammable. Think of today's affliction. Usually we build our lives on material things like money and possessions, but when the affliction hit, when the virus happened, how good was it? What good did it do you? All the money in the world couldn't get you to go outside or put you at any less risk than everybody else. And this affliction has revealed how substantial, the real substance that material stuff has. Not a lot. It doesn't do us a lot of good when things get tough. And a life built on things without substance is unstable and unreliable. Because when any affliction comes, it doesn't hold up. It can't do anything. And we call that a house of cards, because even the slightest affliction reveals the poor quality. And that's what you guys learned in this week's challenge. Check it out.
Look at you looking all special.
You can see how fragile a house of cards is, something that's built without real substance. And a house of cards is just not good enough for God. If you're building his temple, you can't build like that. His house needs to be indestructible, and it needs to be permanent. So you bet he's going to put it to the test. Until, of course, you're ready to have him move in. As Peter says, do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing were happening to you, but rejoice to the extent that you partake of Christ's sufferings, that when his glory is revealed, you may also be glad with exceeding joy. This whole thing shouldn't scare us, it should encourage us if we actually put in the effort. Because we all know why we're afraid of tests. They reveal how much we've actually prepared. But preparing for this test isn't really that hard. All we have to do is just build with substance, which is the stuff that matters always, like truth, joy, and love. And that's why we build on Jesus. We say this all the time. We say, make him your foundation. We say, make his word your foundation. We say, learn from Jesus. See who he is and build on that as your cornerstone, as your foundation, as the rock. And all that really means is that that's the guy who has the truth. That's the truth and the love and the goodness and the joy that you need to be building on. That's the stuff that doesn't change, even when affliction strikes. When the fire happens, that's what remains. And the cool thing is, he aced the test and we're allowed to cheat off his paper. The whole WWJD, the what would Jesus do, is an awesome way to just ask yourself what he wrote down and then copy that answer. Because that's all we're supposed to do, is become like him by doing what he did. And he is willing and wants to show us what that is. So even at home, when you're hunkered in your bunker right now and you're thinking that you're doing nothing, remember that every minute of every day you are making choices. And every single one of those choices is building you into the temple of God in some way. Somehow, everything that you do decides what you've made for him to live in. And he's only coming in when that thing, the walls are all shored up and it's going to be safe. He's not moving into a house of cards. So as you make your choices, whatever they may be, what you're having for dinner, how you're reacting to mom and dad when they ask you to clean something in this time, remember that every single one of those things, if they are grounded in the truth of God, in the example of Jesus, being like him, what he would do, when you do that, you're building a temple that's worthy of his residence. And that's our whole purpose down here. Get grounded in God, and you build it and he will come. Well, that's all I got for you right now. I just wanted to check in and see how it's going. Hang in there, guys. This thing has got to wrap up sometime, and we'll see each other. But until then, let's keep being creative. Please talk to us. We're getting more followers on the Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. But reach out to us. Make sure we're not missing you. And keep communicating, because we just miss you. We love you. We hope everything's going great. And we'd love to just talk things out and make sure everybody's surviving this thing in one piece and actually growing and building. So until then, be good, stay safe, build big.